Following on from my previous video about Instagram, I wanted to talk about Sara Tasker's Insta Retreat course. I followed her channel, Me and Orla, for a while and enjoyed listening to her podcast too. I think it was called #Authentic. And I have to admit I was fascinated about how people were managing to build careers out of Instagram and had many thousands of followers on the platform. Was this just they were posting beautiful images, or was there more to it? In short though, I'd say it was a combination of having an aesthetically appealing Instagram feed, interesting captions, and interacting with other people as well, particularly people that shared interests and influencers. Although I think there was a golden period a couple of years back, before all the changes to the algorithm, where it was possible to build a large audience on Instagram and become influential fairly easily, it's not quite the same these days. I'd say though that most of the tips I picked up still remain relevant today, and I did without a doubt build my Instagram following during that time. So what I learnt was to only post really good quality photos. Sara shared tips on using apps like VSCO to edit colours and tonal range and contrast, as well as cropping the images to keep them consistent and always think about the composition. Posting consistently at a time that got the most engagement was also important. This took a bit of trial and error, but I found posting around 7:30 AM was the best time for me and got the most interaction. Engaging with other people in your niche or tribe with shared interests was crucial, particularly just after you've posted something yourself. For me at the time, most of my pictures were books and flowers, and it was an absolute pleasure commenting some of the posts of the many interesting and talented people that I found on Instagram, so it wasn't exactly a chore. Hashtags were also crucial. Getting found and being followed, it was well worth experimenting with hashtags. At the time I was sort of using the maximum of 30, and through trial and error finding out which ones worked, trying new ones all the time, seeing which ones got the best results. And finally, getting in front of influencers. I saw others on the course doing this much better than I did, but getting a shout out on one of Sara's Instagram stories really boosted my number of followers. Although I'm not very active on Instagram these days, as I don't think it's the best or the most effective channel for marketing my business, I still love using it for fun and inspiration. There's some amazingly creative people out there who I love following and interacting with. I think it's a great tool and really effective for certain industries. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'm Carly_Ellis, and I also have a business account where I post social media tips, which is This Is Social UK. I'll leave my handle below. Please put your handle below as well if you'd like me to follow you.